In this chapter, we're going to get around Havana in a pedicab and vintage car. Then we're going to walk to some of the old plazas in Havana. Hello, welcome to the next chapter. I'm your host, Riva Stewart. The best way to get around Havana is on foot. Many of the popular attractions are less than a mile apart. However, you can also grab a taxi, pick up a pedicab, or purchase a tour in a vintage car. Here in Plaza de Armas is where the first mass and town meeting was held in 1519 beside a massive ceiba tree. This monument was built to commemorate that ceiba, which was toppled by a hurricane. The Santerias attribute magical and religious powers to these trees. A younger ceiba tree has been planted in the courtyard, but there's a mature one right across the way. This area is still the gathering place for thousands every November 15th to celebrate the founding of Havana. Inside the building is a wall-to-ceiling triptych. That's a 3-panel painting that's hinged together that depicts the first mass and town meeting. The square also features a fortress built in 1540, a natural history museum, which was the first U.S. embassy, Cuba's first hotel, and the 1791 palace, which housed 65 governors until 1898. From 1920 to 1967, this building served as Havana's City Hall. See the ground? It's made of wood instead of stone to soften the noise of carriages so the governors could sleep. Here in Plaza Vieja, you'll find the tallest building in the city, Gomez Villa. The top floor of the structure has the only camera obscura anywhere in Latin America or the Caribbean. It's called the Dark Chamber and built according to the design of Leonardo da Vinci. The camera obscura is an optical reflection camera that revolves 360 degrees and projects a real-time picture of Havana at 30 times magnification onto a 2-meter wide surface housed in a completely darkened room. This square also has stores, a micro beer factory, and a cafe that sells the best coffee in Cuba. I'm not a coffee drinker, but I do drink hot chocolate. Oh my goodness, look at this. Isn't this lovely? This was the last of the 4 main squares to be laid out in Old Havana. It was originally a covered market surrounded by mansions and apartments, from where, in colonial times, residents looked down on executions, bullfights, and the sale of over 600,000 enslaved Africans from their balconies. Cathedral Plaza is located on the site of a former swamp that was drained and used as a naval dockyard before the cathedral was built. The plaza is anchored by the Baroque-styled Cathedral of Havana. The Jesuits had the enslaved begin construction of the cathedral in 1748. It was completed in 1777. The cathedral gives this square its distinctive appearance. In the square is also an art museum, cafe, and live music. So let's go listen to some music. That's it for this chapter. Thanks for joining me. Please subscribe to be notified of any new episodes. Remember, life's too short to be anything but happy.